welcome back to Live, Love, Life, and Travel. This is your girl Shamika, and if you're new here, welcome. Just to let you know, I usually do upload on the daily, and I upload my travel videos every Monday to Thursday, and my free talk videos on the weekend. So if you're interested, please hit that subscribe button. So today is going to be a quick video, and I just wanted to talk about a popular tourist attraction here in Chiang Mai that I'm having some conflict with. I can't decide whether it is I don't know, like I'm not necessarily a human rights issue, but I don't know, it just doesn't feel good in my soul. I'm talking about long necks. Long necks are basically a village or tribe of people who beautify themselves by stretching their necks. So it's seen as a beautification, but it's also seen as, if you do some research on, I've done some research and watched documentaries on the fact that it's also sort of a form of bondage to their husbands and keeps them submissive. And so a lot of people might think that long necks are just maybe in Africa, but long necks, they have a tribe here in Thailand. And you can book tourist packages to go look at the long necks. And so I have a very hard time with the idea of going to gawk at people. To me, it seems like it's sort of a human zoo. Like we're going to go look at, even if you look at it like, oh, we're going to look at these beautiful tribes people or these exotic people or something like that. It reminds me of like the human zoos they had back during the slave times, where they would gawk at women from Africa, because they had big butts or big breasts or big thighs, and to them it was like something different, unique, or exotic, or just maybe just to look at them because they thought they were freaks or malformed. And so that's what it reminds me of every time I think of the long neck villages and going to just sort of stare at people. It just doesn't seem right to me. It just doesn't sit right. On the other hand, you can very much say that it's good to visit these villages because you support them economically. Because a lot of times you go up there, they make handcraft things, clothes, bags, jewelry, stuff like that. You can take pictures of them. Yeah, and you can give them money for it. So in a way, you're supporting these people that may not have any other way to make any money because maybe their trade and agriculture or something is dying down. And so you should go. You should support them economic wise. And I get that. I totally understand that point of it. But at the same time, I have to wonder, how much are the tourist agencies actually making off the backs of these people, and how much, if any, of the long neck villagers are getting any of this money? Are they getting a cut? And if they are, how big or small is that cut? That's if they're getting any money whatsoever. So even if you go up to support them by buying things that is handcraft, it's like it still doesn't feel right to me to think that maybe someone's making such a large amount of money off of the backs of other people because of their appearance. It just does not seem okay. But I could be wrong. They can be very much getting a cut of it. I don't know. Part of me doesn't think they are. I have a hard time wrapping my head around going to look at people. It's kind of weird. Even if you have good intentions, even if you go up there and oh my god, they're so pretty and they're so beautiful, it's like you're still going to stare at people. And I think people do that naturally anyway. When you go to new cultures or countries, you look at the people around you, but you don't necessarily go and stare at them, or you don't go specifically to look at them. I'm gonna do another video on the women-ran tribes in Africa, and I talked about them a bit in my Half the Sky video that I did, talking about women issues in third countries. And so, but to me that's different, and I wanted to talk about them because as a tourist, you can actually go and support these women. You can go to their tribes, you can buy their handmade goods, and to me it's less of go and look at these exotic African tribe women in the bush. It's not like that. It's more like, go and see what these women have done for themselves. Look how strong they are. Look what they've made. And like, support them, help them keep pushing this, because these women are oppressed and they need to keep these villages going. And it's up to us and it's up to you guys to help them economically and to support them. But not that, just to see what they've done, and this is sort of history in the making. And with the long necks, it's more just like, go look at the long necks. It's like, go look at the exotic tribe people. To me, that seems more like you're going to gawk at people like it's a human zoo. And so I think there's a difference, and maybe I'm wrong, but it's hard for me to be like, I'm against elephant riding and the tiger kingdom and the animal safari here, because I feel like it's against animals' rights and I feel like it's abusive. But I'm totally for going to like stare at a bunch of people and just, I don't know, it's not like you're abusing them, but it's like, I don't know. And it's like, it's hard to even gauge how they feel about it. Do they feel humiliated that they have to sit there and smile for the tourists, for the Westerners, and oh yes, I'm a pretty long neck, take a picture of me? Like, how do they feel about it? Do they feel degraded? Or maybe they're just fine about it, It's difficult to gauge. But putting myself in their shoes, I feel like I would feel kind of degraded. But maybe they don't. Maybe they're happy to have the people around. Maybe they're happy to get their money for their handmade goods. Maybe they're bored and they're just happy to have people up there. I'm not really sure. I don't know. I could be completely wrong about this. This is just how I feel. And this is why I didn't add it into my top 10 things to do in Chiang Mai, because I just feel kind of weird about it. But what do you guys think? Like, I have not gone up there. I don't really see myself ever partaking in that, and unless someone gave me a different point of view, and I'm open to that point of view. Also, they do have a store here in Chiang Mai that if you don't want to partake in the whole package you're going up there, you can just buy handmade goods made from the long neck villages at a store here in Chiang Mai. At the same time, I cannot vouch for how much they actually get of that money, if any. I'm sure if someone went through the process of opening a store and getting their wares, if it is all from the long neck village, I don't know. But I mean, to each his own. It's up to you to do your investigation on that. But again, so what do you guys think? Leave a comment below. Would you ever partake in going to visit the long neck village? Do you think I'm overreacting? It's not a big deal. Do you agree with me? Do you see the comparisons to the human zoo back in slave times, and doing to go like mock at people, like not mock people, but look at people no matter what your intents are? Or do you think we just do that anyway when we go see other countries? I don't know. What do you think? Leave a comment in the comment section below. Like this video if you like it. Share this video if you want to share. It really helps, guys. And if you want to continue to follow me on this beautiful game called life, please subscribe. And thank you from Live, Love, Life, and Travel.